Oh, you made some question.
Very good.
That looks good. Oh, you had the book there and then you made some question.
Something in my head. Goes
Okay.
around.
Let the circus come out.
With the thoughts, the problem is the thoughts. But also Nisargadatta says, don't follow your own thoughts. Also, when you say own means
You are the source. Yeah. No.
with my thought.
No. Own means the source. You are the source of any thought. But don't just
Follow your own.
Yeah, your own. As you are the source of any thought, you are the absolute owner of any thought. You are the absolute owner, but the first thought of the ownership thought is already a thought. Don't follow that thought of ownership.
What does it mean?
That doesn't mean. Stay as the source of whatever source. Don't follow the first thought.
I understood that it means own, the mind.
No. The absolute owner is that absolute source, which is what you are, the absolute owner. But don't follow the first thought as the first ownership thought, as I thought. The first I thought is already owned by what is prior to the I thought. So the first idea of ownership is already an idea, but that absolute owner is prior to that. So don't follow that first idea.
That means own. What
Yeah.
is own?
Because that is your very nature, as the source of any thought. But the first thought of ownership thought comes with the I thought. But in that absolute ownership there is no separate owner. So that's your own. That's what you are.
Yeah.
And the mind is already the first I thought. But in the absolute ownership, you simply are that what is the absolute source of whatever imagination. So don't follow that first imagination of separate ownership.
This interpretation. But it is misunderstood.
Yes, but that we are talking about.
Yeah, okay.
As in a way, I know Nisargadatta by heart, so I didn't read so much about
And he
him.
also says, don't beware. I don't become a slave of your own thoughts.
Yes, and that's the meaning of it.
The
Stay as the
slave
source.
is the-
Be the master, the absolute master of whatever.
is the slave.
And the slave, the first slave is the I thought,
Yeah.
which is imagination. Don't become your own slave.
Yeah.
So you have an I thought and then you become your own slave by taking the I thought as real. So don't follow that I thought. Stay as that what is prior to the I thought, as the source of that I thought. So don't become a slave of your own slave. Stay as you are. And that means you are that absolute source of whatever imagination. And the first imagination, the I thought, is a slave of you. Like an imagination. So don't become a slave of the slave. Don't enslave yourself by an imagination. Very easy. But not to do. You cannot do it. Not by any wish you can stay there.
Yeah, he also says, you have separated me, therefore thought beats you. That's his,
Yeah,
his word.
you separated yourself because you take the first image as
Yeah,
real.
Separation.
That is the beginning of separation. That,
This
that
thoughts after.
you take an objective thought as real. And you leave at that moment your absolute nature. And you fall in love with that first image. So you separated yourself and you have to say, see, you separated yourself for an image. And the image is not real. And by seeing the image or the phantom as false, you simply are prior to that. And then you don't care about the phantom anymore. Because you care only about the phantom because you take the phantom as real, as yourself. But whatever you take as real is not real. Only that what takes anything as real is that reality which is prior to all separate reality or anything you can experience. So be the absolute seer, and whatever you can see is simply not what you are. Be aware.
It's not up to me to decide to take it real or not real. If I take it real, then this is happening, and if I'm able, or if it's happening that I don't take it real, then I don't take it real.
No, in both cases, you never left. It's not like an action you do. You simply be quiet and see. This is like the absolute order. Be quiet and see. And in that absolute quietness and that seeing, there is no one who sees. With only that I thought, that relative seer is a movement. It's like an appearance in the morning and a disappearance at night. But be that quiet and see, it's not going with that movement of that appearance. So staying quiet and see, like be absolute perception, but not something what is perceived. Because you take yourself as a movement, something which appears and disappears. So you take a movement of appearance and disappearance as reality. And you are not aware of that what is totally solid or never moving as that what is perception itself, which is never in any case moving or not moving. Where all the movements and stillness of all ideas happening, you are. But this you cannot not be.
Yes, but it's also not up to me, or depending on any action or non-action, to become aware of this.
To become it.
To become it, yeah.
Yes.
To become it, it's not possible.
It's
because
impossible
I'm
to
it
become
already,
it.
but I'm not aware of it. And to become aware of it is not possible to reach.
No.
So
It's a no-winning situation.
Yeah, and it's a play, it's a game. I mean, all this illusion is here. I mean, I don't know for what reason, it doesn't matter. But
But even the one who sees this as illusion is illusion.
Yes, but who can do anything about
Yes.
this?
Only
I
you.
wish to become
Only you.
this or that or
Only you.
yes, but
No one else as you can be what you are.
that's right.
So be it.
Yes, but,
But
So
not
but
even-
you
not
can't.
even
You
this.
can't not be it. I mean,
No,
you
it's
can't-
simply the meaning no one can give it to you and no one can teach you to be what you are. It cannot be given, it cannot be transmitted, nothing can be coming from the outside or inside.
or achieved by own
Or whatever.
effort.
Yes.
It's never any kind of action or non-action, not anything you can imagine. You cannot imagine what is imagining everything, but that what is imagining everything cannot be imagined. So be that what can never be imagined. That alone you can be.
But I
No one
can't-
else can be it.
I can't be it. I cannot
Ich bin
even
es doch
become.
sowieso.
You
yes,
cannot not be
I
it.
cannot be.
Yes.
I cannot become aware of it. I am it always, but I cannot become aware of it by my own effort.
Mind or- yes.
But of course, it can be perceived or become aware of it just by accident or by
Not
by
accident.
chance or
By a non-event.
by
By
a
non-event,
Yes,
yes.
but
It's a non-event.
But which non-event is happening?
It's never happened.
Yes.
It was always there. It's nothing new.
So it doesn't matter if I get it or I get it not.
You
or
will never
if
get
I-
it.
Yes. For
You will
this,
never get
yes,
it.
This is so you can't do anything. So.
But you cannot do everything, but it
kannst auch
doesn't
nicht
matter.
nicht sein.
The beauty of it, you can do whatever can be done. It doesn't matter.
Yes.
That's the beauty of
Exactly.
it.
Yes.
If you do it or not, it doesn't matter.
So
Correct.
Exactly. Yes.
That's freedom.
Da muss ich auch nicht. Da muss ich auch nicht das sein.
Yeah, if you are totally that. Anyway,
Wie könnte ich es nicht sein?
yeah, but then you wouldn't talk about it like this.
Why not?
Then it would be no question.
Right, yes, but there is a question. Maybe a question is coming up, and this is a part, so to say, yes, in this world.
Yeah, but now you can make an explanation that by understanding you now see it has to be like this. But there will be another point when the understanding is not there, and then you will be again in whatever kind of trouble.
Yes.
So that understanding which is here now, it's coming and going. But what you are has to be without any understanding.
Yes, but if somebody says to me, be it,
No, be it is not an order. It's like not talking to a little me. It's talking to that absolute you are already are, the absolute
Yes.
self. And so be it is simply like an order, not to this little me who cannot do anything, which is simply an idea,
Yes.
talking to that what is the
Okay,
nakedness of
okay.
existence. So it's not an order at all, like
Okay.
become something.
Yes.
Just be what you are simply means don't pretend.
Then I understand. No, I understand. No, I understand in which these gemeint
Yeah, yeah.
waren, ja. Und das-
It's not an
das ist manchmal-
it's not an order of for action or do something to become something. It's simply speaking to that absolute you already are. As you are what you are, so be it. And don't enslave yourself with that first idea,
Why not?
because it meant to be suffering.
Yes.
Yes, but suffering is everywhere.
But without the suffer,
I mean,
but
this is
without
the
the
part of-
no, without the sufferer, there was never any suffering. There's only suffering when there's a sufferer, and the first idea of you is a sufferer. The first I thought.
Okay.
And without that, there is no suffering. And there was never in the whole existence, not one moment of suffering. But if that you take that as real, there is suffering all over.
But it's not in my hand to take it real or not real.
But only you can be what you are.
Okay.
And
yes.
by being what you are, that is the absolute end of suffering. Because this is the end of sufferer.
Okay. Correct.
If you want
Yes.
to grab it with
No, it's not
with
a
your
grabbing
mind,
it.
then
If you-
you're
No,
lost.
it's not kind of grabbing or understanding or anything. I just tell you, it will not come from the outside or inside. There will be no help from out or inside, for whatever, and never kind. There is no hope for what you are, in any sense. That hopelessness you are is there without any coming and going. So be it.
If suffering happens by thinking, and the thinking is the suffering, then this absolute belief in the reality of the matter of the suffering comes together with the suffering. So there's no way to avoid it or to make a circle around it, and that's so difficult to grasp. On the one hand,
It's impossible.
yes, yeah, good.
On the one hand, there is no one hand, and the other hand, there is not another hand. There are not two hands. There's not even one hand. This no winning situation is paradise. And this acceptance is only always moment by moment, and not in any future understanding or past understanding. So your whole, whatever kind of mind and understanding is useless. You have to look for that what is acceptance here and now, which never needs more or less acceptance, which is the acceptance which never has any idea of any second, of any time or no time, of any enslavement, of any thought. That what was in any given moment what it was, without any interruption. And not was maybe more or less quiet by understanding or not understanding, or by seeing everything as illusion. Because for that there is no illusion. For that acceptance there is only that what is self. And there is an infinite not coming and not going. As nothing is ever born and never will ever die in that acceptance. But for that who needs understanding, that understanding is a fleeting shadow too. Part of that fleeting shadows of that source. So for whatever part of time it may be relaxed. But that what can relax will always come back. It's a temporary peace. Because you have to look for the peace you are in essence, which is never interrupted. It never was interrupted
And how
in
to
any
look-
sensation.
Yeah.
How can I do that?
To look for it.
By being quiet and say. It's not by a doing or not doing. It's simply being quiet and not following the first thought. Like by what he said.
Don't
Don't enslave
don't
yourself.
think as an Elefanten oder so.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You cannot.
I mean,
It will happen or not. It's not in anyone's hand.
yes. So we can live like it is, to accept this like it is, because I can't do anything. If I try something, if I try to be quiet, to see or to
No, I'm not.
to see or
I'm
to
not
balance
talk.
or
I'm
not to
no.
balance.
I didn't talk to that one who tries or not. That didn't try to be quiet. I'm talking always to that nakedness, and I'm talking to that absolute you. And I tell him, be quiet and see. And not talking to that doer or not doer. Who's always blah 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 making up. I'm not talking to a ghost. If I talk here now, I'm talking to that absolute you are, not to any idea of any kind of understanding or mind or whatever kind of concept. That's why everyone maybe is sitting here, is not talk to that ghost like slave.
Yes.
This is one-to-one, master to master in a way. Self to self. This is self-talk. And not how can I do it? How can I not do it? How can you not be that?
I was really not asking for this because, but if I understand it like this, then something is coming up and that something, jemand hätte hier irgendetwas zu tun, ja? Also das
Yeah.
ist, yeah.
It's a paradox. You
Because
have
you are in this life and you experience this life through an ego or through a mind, and then it always gets like. But
no, if I would be depending on some success of someone, I say something and there would be some whatever final understanding or whatever I'm looking for, should be the most frustrated man on earth. But I'm talking like entertainment here. I don't see any trouble at all in any case, even in mind or no mind or whatever kind of circumstance of doing or not doing. There was never any problem. That dream-like problems, they're there or not. There is no one who was ever in that dream. So for me it's like, what can I do? I don't want to. The only maybe I can do, think I can do, is talking you to death.
Me too. Mit dir. Du bist ja schon tot. Ich spreche so lange, bis du wieder auferstehst.
That was a good one. Because he talked so much until he will wake up again.
Resurrect.
Resurrection.
Yes.
You want to resurrect Karl.
Karlchen, yes.
Karlchen gets up again.
Let's get him back. Let's get him back. So you understand something good.
Yeah, the difficulty is there are no glimpses for that. It's like an absolute you are that or not. All the glimpses and all whatever understanding, it's part of that dream and cannot help you in that sense. That split second is such a non-event. So by the way, without any spectacle of firework of enlightenment or realization, it's so subtle and so what to do. But in that split second, it's like that perception goes through the whole eternity. Without any event, without any movement. It's simply wherever. And then suddenly there is the whole history of mankind, of the universe there. And you are the very source of that. And at that moment there was never anything but you. But before, it's always like everything is like a history of understanding, history of glimpses, history of enlightenment, history of realization of one kind, deep inside, lower. I was never so close and I was far away again. All the history of this little me who has a history of looking for that what is self. And in that instant, everything is a joke. At that little ping, everything becomes a total... How could I ever fall in love with that image of that Karlchen or whatever kind of image? But until then, everything is absolutely real in that relative sense of history and kind. And then, unexpected, not by any, not triggered by anything, in spite of anything, not because of any sensation what was before. You could make up something, but it's all making up. It's all concept again. To say, because of this and this and this, no, it happened. Never. Then you have to go back to Adam and Eve, and the first breath of mankind, and even the Big Bang, whatever, all that what happened before had to happen, that this happened, that non-happening, non-event. So what to do that what cannot happen can happen. Then Ramana would say, stay in the question, who am I? But this question given to 100,000 people, maybe not even one, it happens. So maybe even in spite of that question it happens, not because of that question. On Nisargadatta the same. The teacher told him this question, this mantra, who am I? After 3 years, pang, happened. So, but 10,000 other one gives the same mantra, it didn't happen. So then to make a method out of it, or a technique, like a tactic to get out of that tic-tac, I have no idea. I can only present the helplessness I am. I cannot help anyone. And the beauty if I don't see anyone that I could help, or who could need help. So what can I do? What is there to do? Tom, you have an idea?
An idea? Do you want one?
Why not? Can't harm. Blank. Salami.
In the morning you talk about the, I don't know, the moment or something like that, the beloved